Is not being able to take on a new customer or a client for a month a real good thing and a sign of stability in your business, or is it costing you a fortune? Let's find out. Hey everybody, Greg Winteregg here, Matterhorn Business Development CEO and author Fun at Work. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell. We're putting out 3 videos a week right now. I want to tell you just a quick story. I need some handiwork done around my house. And I've had one fellow that I've gone to for the last few years, and right now he's too busy. He can't help me for about 4 weeks. So I'm in a small business networking group, and there's a handyman in the group. And so I went up to him last week and I said, oh, wow, dude, it's probably about 4 weeks. And so Abby had a friend of hers who does a similar thing, and 4 weeks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we need handymen in Florida. That's what that tells me. And now for a couple of the guys, okay, it is a side gig. All right, that's fine. But we took a client on this year with a side gig, and we tripled their side gig in 6 months. And now it might become the main gig. But I guess here's what I want you to think about. If you can't deliver for a month, I know you can sit back and say, whew, that is security. I have a business for the next month. I don't have to worry about marketing. I don't have to worry about, future income. I'm going to be able to pay the rent. And it seems like security, but it is costing you business if you can't service the leads that you are getting. So you really, really need to take a hard look at this. If it's just a side job, or you really don't want to work any harder, you're making enough money, you're working 40 or 50 or maybe even 60 hours a week and you're completely fine. Employees are a hassle. Then I'm going to have the 941 tax. Okay, so if expansion sounds like a pain in the rear, okay, good, then just go ahead and stay booked out a month. Somebody like me may move on to the next handyman, but you're booked out, so it doesn't matter. Okay, good. So that is an entirely different scenario than you actually want to make this a business that can support you and your family, and you would like to have income when you are not working, meaning you have other staff and you have other crew members, whatever it might be, and now your efforts are being duplicated. So, while you're over here working on one air conditioner, somebody else is over here working on another one, and then another one, and another one. And so this is what we're doing with our service industry-oriented clients, is we are helping them expand. So what would I do, just to use this handyman scenario as an example? What would I do? And I laid this out to one of the guys who, is fine doing what he's doing, and I'm completely fine with that. But I'm like, so here's what I would do. We're in Florida. There are retired folks, retired guys all over the place. They would love to be able to get out of the house and do just like one job a day. They wouldn't make a ton of money, but they, keeps them from being bored. They're not golfers. And so I would just run an ad. Are you a handyman looking for work? And so then they would apply, and then I would hire them as 1099 subcontractors, and I would be the lead generator. So using all my connections, I could run ads, I could go to more networking meetings, and if there's that much demand for handyman work, and I can't find anybody for a month, that can be turned into a business like this. But you have to think like a business owner. You have to think with being the person who generates the leads, sells the job, and then turns the delivery of that job over to somebody else. And then you go on and generate more leads and generate more jobs, and then you hire somebody else. And we have a whole process that we go through here at Matterhorn. So I guess the final point here is I don't want you to complain about working too hard when there's actually opportunity there to hire somebody who can get the job done for you. I don't want you to complain about not having a vacation in 5 years when you aren't looking to scale your business and start turning some of these responsibilities over to somebody else. So I have always been the kind that is looking for my replacement. I'm absolutely looking for somebody else who can do what I do. I will train them. I will find the business to flip over to them. And I'm not making as much money when that job is being done by them because I have to pay them, but I am making money while I don't work. Isn't that everybody's like real ultimate goal? Passive income in real estate or whatever it might be. So I have passive income from people in my business, in my company, that then I have trained to do that work, to do that bit of production to help the customer solve their problem. And then I'm going to be out generating leads to bring into that person. So it's just something to think about. Just sit back and take a look. What is your ultimate objective? What is your ultimate goal? And my advice is you expand and start getting other people to do the work instead of you. I hope this has been helpful.